Oh, okay, we're recording. Good. Always takes a couple of seconds. Right, I'm going to be talking about cycles in this section. It's probably going to be about 4 sections long. There's a lot to get through because I'm really going back big time. Right, so when this all first started for me, right, back in 1995 or 1996, okay, couldn't have been much further back than that, really. Now, in regards to back then, I was quite lucky on the scene as far as I'm concerned. I was offered an orange C16R. Now, these bikes only came out for 3 years running. I believe it was 94, 95 to 96. Then they had to revert the name back to the Clockwork, okay? So getting one of these C16Rs, which at that time was quite a recently new bike, right? Must have been so hard. So yeah, I had a frame fork set up. I had, I think it was seat post. Headset. I had a headset. Yeah, anyway, I bought this thing and I was going to build it up. I was sorting out some of the cables and the rear brake when I noticed, I was out and about one day and I noticed a green Alpine Stars that had been badly resprayed, right? Anyway, I must have been about 24. I couldn't have been much older than that at that point. Anyway, this lad was on this green Alpine Stars. I knew exactly what it was. Anyway, I approached him and asked him if he wanted to do a bit of a deal. And he goes, yeah, what have you got? I said, an orange C16R. Right. Now, bearing in mind, this bike was pretty much brand spanking new. My orange, right? Anyway, he took the offer and I had a rideable bike. Brilliant. So, yeah, I swapped my frame set, my orange C16R frame set for an Alpine Stars. It was an Almega DX. It was brilliant, elevated chainstays, everything, and it looked awesome. Yeah. Anyway, it took me about a year. I was riding around. I put some stickers on it, made it look fast and whatever. One day I decided to just strip it all down, got rid of all the paint. I used a carbon remover. I know, right? It's just weird. It's one of those better wear things, you know. But anyway, it took me an afternoon to strip all the paint off, and I literally hand polished that frame up. Yeah, and it looked awesome. And I built it all back out with black. I think it was RockShox forks. Various components. I can't remember the build really. I put most of the original components back on there. And I sold it to a good friend of mine who had it for years, literally years, yeah, until it got stolen. Oh, I know, bloody bike thieves. So after that, Alpine Stars, after selling the Alpine Stars, I can't remember what I had after that. I probably went through a couple of bikes, but one of the most notable ones I did actually get my hands on was back in 1998. I knew quite a lot of people in the MTB scene in the area at that point, and I was offered an anodised red GT Zascar LE. I was like, yeah, have that. It's quite cheap. And I think it was probably a month or a couple of months after that, I was offered a Chris King headset. Yeah, I think it was a Rasta Chris King headset for 35 quid. From the local bike shop. I was like, yes please, that's brilliant. So yeah, I mean, it took me a little while to build up my GT, but when I did, it had full XTR. Yeah, it was a full-on XTR raced up mountain bike. Some of the top kit on it at that era, and I rode that for about 2 years while it was constantly breaking, and you know I was trying to repair this bloody thing. In the end, it was just pretty much a nightmare. You know, trying to keep it going and on the road. It was off the road more than it was on the road. You know, so I thought, oh, screw this. So I stripped it all down, sold it off as parts, and obviously I had another couple of bikes afterwards. But I was looking for something really bomb-proof. You know. So I was looking around for about a year and a half, 2 years probably. Yeah, it's got to be about that timeline, because I put in an order when I was at Lakeland. No, it's not Lakeland. Some big mountain bike shop, you know. Something late. I can't remember the bloody name of it now. But they were massive. I think they're still going as well. I don't know. Can't remember the name though. Most noticeably, it was a yellow shop front, Lake something, I can't remember. Anyway, I put in an order in for a single speed spooky metalhead frame back in the year 2000, and it was probably one of the last ones off the production line that Frank the Welder built. I've actually talked to Frank the Welder on Facebook. He's a good guy, and yeah, that's a confirmation from Frank that it was probably one of the last ones he ever built. I'm not going to tell you the number. That's burned into my brain, yeah. And yeah, that took me a fair few months to actually build that one up. But being a hardcore jump bike, it needed to have hardcore parts all over it, so you know it went ballistic. Because I was working at that time, I was you know, I had a bit of money kicking about. Unlike today, I've got fuck. So yeah, it arrived at the shop at the start of 2001. So I went down and picked it up. Brilliant. And I got it back. Obviously I had a few parts kicking about. I had RockShox Sid XLs, red, on the front. I've got a picture of it. So yeah, I'll if I can insert the picture at the end of this video, I'll give you a picture. But yeah, RockShox Sid XLs on it, all top equipment. X like bar stem combo, you know, it was just absolutely mental. Being a single speed, it was bomb proof, no maintenance, you know, so that was the reasoning for that. I was sick and tired of gears breaking all the time. Yeah, anyway, you know, I'm going to be doing this in 10-minute sections to keep it short and uploader friendly, because it's a nightmare. Because a 10-minute video will take me about an hour to upload. It's ridiculous. I don't have all the necessary tools to, you know, cut down the file sizes and whatever. I can do it a little bit on this device, but still takes a while. Right, I was riding around. Yeah, I've actually hopefully still got this bike. It's very far away. In a lockup, along with a couple of other very rare bikes, including a Klein Rascal from 1989. Yeah. But it just goes to show, I can't really show you a lot. No, I'm not even going to do that. I'm not even going to show you at the moment, but what I've got in the corner, I picked up a little while back, is an ONC 16R. 16-inch frame, 17-inch frame I think. It's the ONC C16RS actually, in the green colour. Yeah. Which, yeah, I'll see if I can put a picture of that up as well, because I took a picture. So, you know, it's just gone round full circle, hasn't it, really? It's just a bit weird. Anyway, wait for the next section, and I'll see you later.